Following opinions are solely those of BoatTEST.com and its test captain. Hi, Captain Jim for BoatTEST.com. Today we are aboard the Cruisers Yachts 390 Express Coupe. This is hull number 1 from the manufacturer, and it's an all-new design. Let's take her out and see how she performs. The engines are 8.2-liter, 430 horsepower V8 big block Mercruiser stern drives, the largest stern drive blocks on the market. The padded leather wheel has a sporty look to it and is mounted to a tilt base. There's a wood flip-down platform about 3 inches off the deck that shorter people will like when standing at the helm. The visibility at the helm is impressive. The large sloping one-piece windshield has no mullions to impede the visibility. The view to the port and starboard is completely wide open. Then look up and take in the expansive view from the widest sunroof opening in its class. Now let's get her underway. The Cruisers Yachts 390 Express Coupe has a length overall of 39 feet, a beam of 12 feet 8 inches, and a draft of 45 inches. With 100 gallons of fuel and 4 people aboard, we had an estimated test weight of 21,365 pounds. We reached a top speed of 42.3 miles per hour at 4,800 RPM. At that speed, fuel burn topped out at 72.2 gallons per hour. Best cruise came in at 3,500 RPM and 27.8 miles per hour. That reduced the fuel consumption to 35.7 gallons per hour. We took 4.9 seconds to reach planing speed and accelerated to 20 miles per hour in 7.6 seconds, 30 in 12.5 seconds, and 40 in 22.4 seconds. She had about a 9-degree bow rise upon acceleration and settled into a 5-degree running angle once on plane. Most noteworthy was her powerful mid-range response. When up on plane and cruising, a punch at the throttles would get an impressive growl and immediate step up in performance. This is a strong point of the 430 horsepower 8.2-liter gas engines and Bravo 3 drives, which develop a lot of mid-range torque, so don't hesitate to use a little tab if needed. In my opinion, the best speed for comfort and visibility is right about at 3,500 RPM. That had us running at about 27.8 miles per hour. She will go faster, but the fuel consumption will rise as the big blocks put out some serious power. Turns were brisk with no tendency to slide off the turn. The boat leaned a comfortable 10 degrees into the turns. As expected with any Express, the big hardtop frame will block the visibility when coming around to port, so be sure to look before turning. On long sweeping turns, she maintained speed and power. One advantage of stern drives over pod drives is that the boat can make higher speed, hard over turns instead of longer sweeping turns. However, remember it is the operator's responsibility to keep all guests aboard comfortable, and that should regulate the sharpness of the turns. I found the 390 an impressive boat to drive, and she responds quickly to inputs. This boat has a solid hull with a 16-degree dead rise at the transom, and she sits confidently in the water while underway. When taking the wakes on the beam, she's easy to control and settles down quickly. At rest, she is much more stable than what we would expect from a deep V design. When maneuvering through the camera boat's wake, the 390 easily sliced through the first wave, completely ignored the next one, and re-entered the water without any pounding or crashing and no spray back towards the boat. Most important, the boat sounded solid when coming down or when punching through waves. Now it's time to head back in and try out the joystick control for docking. I like the placement of the joystick close to the wheel and to the left of the engine controls instead of to the right. Positioned here, I can use it facing forward, or when I'm backing into a slip and facing aft, my right hand falls easily to it. As with any joystick, I recommend spending a short period of time getting acclimated to the boat's response to joystick commands. For every model of boat it is slightly different because every model is programmed individually. Once the touch is established, then dock in confidence, knowing that these systems are sensitive. In my opinion, the 390 EC is an impressive boat with equally impressive handling qualities. And that's my detailed test and review of the Cruisers Yachts 390 Express Coupe. For BoatTEST.com, I'm Captain Jim. We'll see you on the next one.